Let me put on something a little more comfortable.
Hello, 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 all you beautiful people. How are we doing tonight? Can I get a little bit of a sound check?
Restore chat.
Where?
Click on the box.
What's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
Yeah. We hear you.
Yeah.
Finally. Oh my God.
We are technologically wrong. You know. However you want to spell that.
Yeah, when it comes to this shit.
Hi, people. How's everybody doing tonight? So we decided to go live through YouTube Studio tonight instead of StreamYard. And we still don't know what the hell we're doing. We couldn't figure out on the computer where the live button was. And actually we had to just go to the bottom of our like thumbnail picture and scroll over. Really stupid. It makes me feel really dumb. But anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Wednesday. It's a hump day. Welcome, everybody. We are loving this channel. I hope you guys are too. We're feeling really good about the community that we've gathered so far. The sharing of information. There's so much that goes on in this Delphi case. So much information, so much discovery, so much that's been buried, and tons of rabbit holes to go down. Hi, Adrian. Thanks for being here tonight. Pertinent in the house. We got Deb. We've got Sunflower. You love it. Yes, please hit the thumbs up, everybody. Hi, Deb. How you doing? Wow, we got 17 of y'all in here already. Us two makes 19. 3 dogs that are opinionated. What's up, artist? You gonna join us?
Yes, I'm coming. Give me a second.
She's smashing some chocolate and some iced tea. She's been sitting over this damn computer for the last 2.5 hours. Oh, you know what though? It's worth it. Abby and Libby are worth it. Getting justice for Rick is worth it. Holding people accountable is worth it. How you guys feeling tonight? You was wrong about the banana pancakes delay. Yeah, lurkers, hit the like. Y'all come into the chat or don't. It's up to you. There's no pressure here. And we love this community because it's turning into exactly what we envisioned, at least in my opinion. How do you feel about it, artist?
Oh, no, I'm feeling extremely good. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I had to put on something a little more comfortable because this is going to be, I think, a pretty damn good show tonight.
Hey, where's our little icon up there? Everybody's just looking at
Oh, I don't know.
You're going to show our faces, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Someday I'll figure out this streaming crap. This is like foreign to me right now. So bear with us on that. So you want to tell them a little bit about what we want to talk about tonight?
Well, hey, Monday. And Matt, what's up? Matt Payton, Rock Crusher. Man, it's good to see you guys tonight. This is awesome. We've just felt really, really good about things the last few days, and how this community is already just like people that want to share information, and I love that. That's what we want to do. We want to brainstorm this thing, and in doing so, hey, I got a question for you, artist.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm eating a piece of chocolate, but yeah, go ahead.
How's that almond joy?
It's delicious.
Joyful?
It's joyful.
Almondy?
It's almondy.
Almondy? Is
Almost
that a word?
Yeah.
Almondy.
Almondy.
Almondy?
It's almost as good as those damn bananas.
How about some forced confections? Is that what that is?
Forced
Shove another one in your mouth?
Yes.
Hey, do you remember when I made that video a few weeks ago, and it got flagged, and the primary thing on that video was a message back out, because I was specifically told by Mr. Habeas Pompous.
Yes. Mr. Habeas Pompous. Yes.
That's Michael Osbrook, for those who aren't in the know. To forget about Adam Bridge. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we going to forget about Adam Bridge?
Pardon my French, y'all. F no.
Hell no.
No. And what we're going to show you tonight is exactly the reason why you should not forget about Adam Bridge.
So something happened yesterday.
Something good that kept me up way too late and made me late to work.
One of our subs, one of our viewers, Angel RN. I haven't seen her in the chat yet, but I want to give a big shout out to her. She left a comment last night on one of our other videos or lives, like posts. I can't even remember exactly where the comment was, but she's got a keen eye. And because I'm not perfect. I don't know everything about this case, but I've been down almost every rabbit hole, and there's not too many conversations and talks that I can go into where I'm surprised about something that I haven't ever heard before,
or seen, or noticed,
or some kind of a pattern, things like that. But Angel, man, she's awesome. She commented that, hey, y'all, remember that video of Andrew Baldwin walking down the courthouse steps, and when he told the media, it's time for you guys to start being journalists. Y'all remember that? Seen it? Well, in her comment, she said there is someone familiar to us now that is walking down that staircase in front of Andy and Brad. And she proposed that person was
Adam Bridge.
Adam Bridge. So we started looking. We went to Michelle After Dark, because she uses that in her beginning segments of a lot of her Delphi content, or she did in the past. Couldn't find it. Wasn't there. He's not there. The way the video's cut, it's cut out. We went to I Have Apophysis channel, where we knew he had showed it there. And we looked there. We looked at a couple news clips. We pulled up some news articles with photographs attached to them.
That's right. But let me tell you something interesting, guys, about some of those news clips. That part that's showing Adam Bridge, and I don't know if it was like this before he got arrested, because I never noticed him in it before. Never even thought to look there. But you can see obvious edits where they've cut it and he's cut out. Right?
Yes.
However, thanks to Channel 13,
WTHR.
it showed it in its entirety. And so we've got a good presentation tonight. What we are going to discuss tonight is some things that New Day and I have been talking. Our heads have been reeling. Again, thank you, Angel RN, because a lot of things have become, let's see, how should we say this?
Well, the dogs are saying it for us.
Oh, I know.
Dog eat dog.
They've become very clear in the last several days. Like clear, like divine intervention clear, right?
Yeah.
Right, New Day?
Absolutely, yeah. For me, it has, and that doesn't mean case solved. I'm right. It's just I feel like I see more clearly what is being covered up, and some of the things that they've done to cover up the truth.
Let's put it this way. When Angel RN pointed that out and we went back, and it took us a little bit to find it, right? Because like I said, you can tell the obvious cuts. Yeah. But it sent us thinking. And it's funny how one little tiny thing will make other things flash in your head and you go, oh my God. Now on the bridges of Carroll County video live that we did, I showed you some pictures. And one of the pictures was of the motorcycle group standing out front of the Bridges house.
Yeah. And
when I was looking at that during that live, I said, oh my God, that looks like it could be the car in the security cam footage of who I called the creepy guy. And from that, Adrian sent us something that showed that a little better, right?
Yeah.
And these are the steps. These are the steps that have led to what we're going to present to you tonight. And we're going to talk about that damn bedroom a little bit. And I'm going to show you some other things too.
Well, we were talking a little bit about MK Ultra and mind control, subliminal messaging, things like that earlier. And I kind of came to this idea that a lot of the things, because these crimes really are in plain sight, folks, they really are. They've given us everything that they've done. They've told us to our faces. They've showed us how they've done it. And that's no lie.
They've even sent out what I call, what have I been calling them? Criminal bat signals to each other.
Yes. Yeah.
And we'll explain that to you. It's like things that are said that only the person that's being only that person would know.
Only the killer would know.
Only the killer would know.
Listen,
and they're literally like bat signals.
So we see these things. We know there's imagery in a lot of the photography and the video that we've seen. We feel like it's layered imaging. They're real pictures that have been layered on top of each other to create other images.
Yep.
And we also believe, again, this is our opinion. You guys are free to have yours. We also believe, though, that in the bridge guy video that was created, and in probably every version of it.
Absolutely. Because what we're going to talk about tonight.
There are coded images.
Yeah.
And if you have the right equipment, the right codes, you can unlock those horrific images for these people who are sadistic and like to abuse people, children, sexual assault, and they're into Greeno Productions, a lot of GP, gore porn.
We're not going to show you gore
we
porn,
are
by
not
the way. I just
going
want
to
to make
show
that
you
clear.
anything like that.
We're not going to. We don't show
believe
disturbing
that
images here.
that's one of the ways that
No,
they
sit down.
perpetuate and disseminate and share things. When these crimes happen, where they're connected, they're sick. Okay, they're just sick, and so everything we've seen is there. It's there for us, people, and it took a community to cover this up for the last decade, and it's going to take a community
to unravel it.
That's right.
No pun intended.
And so each of us, if you're here for the right motivation, and that's to find the truth and to make sure that the way that our justice system is set up to work, that we hold the people accountable in those positions to follow through with those, with our constitutional rights, with our civil liberties, with our freedoms, with and
our right to pursue happiness. But I don't feel happy right now, feeling like we're being toyed with,
enslaved to a system and told what to do, directed.
We are.
I'm not an actor in this, and I'm not per se what I would consider a content creator. The content that I create sometimes might be some videos where I show you guys what I've been pondering, questioning, and thinking about through pictures, which might contain obituaries, my case documents, photographs,
and things that people
headstones,
say in comments or in this chat.
Community conversation. And people want to shut you guys up. I don't want to shut you guys up. We want to rattle some chains. Now, I'm not saying go in to other people's chats and start spreading disinformation.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that a lot of what we do here is speculation, but there are breadcrumbs all around the place. And by God, we can build a pie with that and serve it up to this community that is full of corruption, full of evildoers, and has just let, in my opinion, Satan run amok in the place.
We all know there's always been things in this family that you're not allowed, or in this family, in this case, that you're not allowed to talk about. But we are going to be talking about some of those things tonight.
Absolutely, we are.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this loaded up. Now, some of these slides are not in order, so I'm going to have to jump around a little bit, and I apologize for that, but I do work a very long day every day.
Well, while you're pulling those up.
Yeah, you keep talking.
I want to get back to that. Anybody ever have an epiphany, right? Y'all have had epiphanies, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that's from? Why do we have those?
Why do we have
epiphanies? I mean, what
epiphanies?
causes an epiphany
Tell us,
in the
New
brain?
Day. Yeah, tell us.
Well, I believe one of the ways, and I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but it seems to me that when we have been as a culture, as a nation primarily, and a lot of what the entire global community is today, since the early 1900s, in creating a way to control people's money. Don't disconnect us.
From the this is.
We're rolling. We're timing out. When you close that out, I think. Are we still on here, y'all? Can you hear us? Sorry. I'm going to keep talking and see if I think we're good. We good. How about you, Adrian? We all right, y'all? As they pull up stuff, it may glitch a little, guys. Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to do that. I want to disconnect from my camera stream. Okay, now, can you guys still?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay.
So
Good, because that's what I need.
the Purple Rain song.
No, we'll save that for
or
the finale.
Purple Paint song. Yeah.
We'll save that for the finale. Okay, let me get this up.
I think when we have those subliminal, subconscious imprints embedded into our subconscious, when something comes up that is new information, or that is a revelation of how a connection is made, and you get that feeling of, oh my God, aha, I can't even believe it. What that is the unconscious and the conscious crashing into each other. And now you know that you know that you know that you know. Make sense?
All right.
I mean, can I get an amen in the background?
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, so we're going to start with this, okay?
Maybe artist will move her mouse around, show us what we're looking at.
What? I could point. Okay, I should have put pointers up, but oh well. You're all intelligent people, and I'm sure you know your directions, so here we go.
What's up, Nicole? Nicole, what? Happy Marigold. I'm still saying hi to people. We got 43
wonderful people.
Truth-seeking
all right,
sleuths.
That's right. So buckle up, everybody. Here we go. You ready?
Go on, artist.
All right. So this is that photo off of the camera that we refer to as Creepy Guy. And for a long time, we had no idea who this was, okay? There's a couple different views of Creepy Guy here. But I think we figured out who this is now. And we'll get to that in just a second.
Are you talking about the pickup in the top left-hand corner? Or
no, so let's start in the left,
far left,
upper left hand. You see the little bridge guy there,
like
a bridge foot over there.
Half image of bridge guy there, yeah.
But you see Creepy Guy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The description down there, I hope you all can read it, but it says that this is a suspicious person. He was dropped off, seen lurking around houses, got extremely nervous when he sees the cameras, and leaves as a passenger in Tahoe. The Tahoe dropped him off, and then he got back in the Tahoe and left.
So yeah, the Tahoe pulls up and he gets out.
Yes.
And he wasn't driving it.
Right. And this was on February 20th, 2017.
Okay. So the Monday after the girls disappeared.
Right.
1 week later.
Okay. Now, I can't tell if that parking lot, and I haven't had time to look, and I wish I had all day to sit and do this, but I really don't, guys. I mean, I think about it all day, but
oh, I think all the trolls just dropped out. We're down to 21 people.
Woohoo! Holy crap.
Chains.
Look,
yeah.
It's like an exorcism every time.
Go tell Daddy. Go tell Daddy Osbrook.
Yep, go run and tell Dada. But anyway, you see the car. I pointed this car out in Adrian's live.
Well, the Tahoe's the thing we see in the background in full view.
If you look to the right of Creepy Guy, up right up in that kind of towards the corner, you can see that car.
I'm just going to say it. I think that's Joseph Bridge.
Well, hang on. Damn it, you're going to ruin the show. If you look in the middle picture there, up the upper middle top picture, you see a better picture of that car. Okay. That is a Dodge Caliber. Right. What model is it? What is it called?
Well, what we actually pulled up just by looking at it came back as like a 2007 Dodge Caliber S.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was driving around today, I actually rolled up on a Dodge Caliber, and it was called an SXT.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I looked at it and I thought, sexed? What the hell? But then I thought, Excalibur. Excalibur. And I could have sworn Eye of Apophis put out a video a long time ago titled Excalibur.
He might have. We couldn't find it today.
But yeah, I couldn't find it. And maybe it was somebody else. If anybody knows, drop it in the chat or in the comments when you come back later and catch us on replay. Or but yeah, it's a Dodge Caliber. And it's just challenge you guys. I don't know if artist has got any more images of this vehicle I think we're gonna look at some interior and the rest of the exterior.
Let me get back to the picture at the bottom. So the picture in the middle is a picture of a Dodge Caliber.
Right.
And then down in the bottom left, you see it's like a cropped picture of the grill. And the
bottom photograph is the bottom half of the photograph on the right hand bottom side, just flipped in reverse. And it's these guys' legs where you can see the vehicle, you can see the lighting, the grill work on it is all the same. It all matches up. And it's quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me this: can you see daylight through those wheels?
Sure can.
Okay.
Remember there being talk about who said that they could see daylight? One of the witnesses that saw the car at the CPS building, right? Said that you could see daylight through
Did we lose sound, guys? Finally, sound pertinent. I'm so sorry, guys. Did we lose sound? We get so darn excited. We just keep talking and forget to look at the damn chat.
Okay. So you guys can hear us, right?
Yeah. She said she finally got sound, but I don't know
if that was her or us. Okay.
What all you heard. So we're looking, we'll just go back over again. The picture in the top middle and the top left. Mm-hmm. Not sure exactly who the person is.
I think we know who it is now.
I think we know who it is too. But then you see the vehicles in the background. Supposedly, this guy pulled up in that Tahoe as a passenger, jumped out when he saw the camera.
He was seen lurking around houses.
He was lurking around the houses there. And allegedly, when he saw the cameras, he turned around and got back in the Tahoe. But we see that vehicle sitting there behind him. And then we've shown you that we did a little research, pulled up this 2007. Yeah. Even could be a 2008
or a 6. Even it could even be a 6.
I think they changed the grill around the or the way the bumper and the fog light sets into it. There's
yeah. So I just wanted to show you.
So yeah, the pictures on the bottom, both the left and the right, they're the same image. They're just they're flipped. The one on the right is pretty much the entire image. The one on the left is just the lower half of it, so that you can compare it with the Dodge Caliber that is above it, that we pulled up on the specs of that make and model.
So let's go on to the next set of photographs. And again, remember, this is the picture in front of the Bridges house.
Let me be clear about this first before we go any further, just about kind of what our beliefs are at this current time, because as this case is fluid, we are not hard pressed and set on it. We believe Richard Allen is innocent, but if some information came out that could be corroborated and validated and felt like a good investigation had been done, and then this man got a fair trial, and they could show something that was actually a truth and not a made up piece of evidence or an erased or a rewritten narrative, a changed witness statement, erased 70 days. If they could do something legit and that follows the law and honors what our founding fathers set up as our judicial system.
Although they were all, most of them Freemasons.
Yes, I
but,
understand that. Listen, though, we have a system that works better than most systems in the world when the right people who are morally
in charge.
Yes.
But, does that exist at this moment?
And do the right thing and do it for the right reasons. They're motivated because these positions are positions of service. Mm-hmm. And these people should have a servant's heart. And that's just the way that it is. And if they don't, they need to get out of service, because I'm sick of the lobbyists. I'm sick of the liars. I'm sick of the corporate greed.
I'm sick of the PR.
And the PR.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
You put a dog on a leash. You put a fish in a pond.
Skip ahead just a little bit. We're going to come back to these, but.
And you put a human being as a slave to work.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
Okay, here's a little bit of, this is a closer up version of who we call Creepy Guy. And you can see the car even better in the back. Right, New Day?
Yeah. I get so
okay?
carried away, guys. I don't even know if I finish my thoughts sometimes and even make sense.
Well, I do that myself. There's another close-up picture. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a more forward-facing. He looks like he's actually just looked up at the camera,
right?
Or,
right. I'm actually going to escape because it'll be.
I know what I was getting
see.
at. The bridge guy, the bridge guy. I want to talk about that for just a minute.
Yeah. Oh, no. Do not do that, computer.
Says Matt, the day comment from law enforcement meant to persuade, confuse. Yeah, I mean, most all rooms that don't require hubcaps, light will shine through. That
Right.
is 100%, Matt.
Mhm.
100%.
Mhm.
I thought that was the most ridiculous thing. It's not like he had some special, $600 a piece rims on there that were a deluxe kind of.
Right.
And I think you all will be picking your jaws up off the floor when you actually get the full look of this vehicle. And
so that's what we're going to show now. Now
before I want to go back to the bridge guy real quick.
Okay.
Yes, these images do look like bridge guy. What we've been told is bridge guy. I do not believe that there is any one person who is the amalgamation and the legendary tale that we've been led to believe is bridge guy.
Sorry, you keep talking, New Day. I got a dog.
Don't actually believe those girls were on that bridge that day. And again, you're free to believe whatever you want. But I believe, talked about people giving out signals to each other. It's also a way that they threaten each other to remind each other that I know what you know. See, in this case, not only the killer knows. There's lots of people that know. And when I first started deep diving this in the very beginning, I had no clue. And it seemed so improbable that a group of people could keep their mouths shut. Somebody always
That's
talks.
because this is organized crime.
Yeah.
And, organized crime, they use a variety of, mediums in order to do their stuff.
And so that's why every guy we've ever looked at looks like Bridge Guy. And
yeah.
and
it's because he's actually nobody.
He's nobody and he's everybody.
All at once.
Male and female. All at once.
Yeah, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. We're going to explain to you why. Part of why Bridge Guy has always looked, or Bridgefoot.
Can anybody in the chat tell me when this first happened? He was the man on the bridge that Liberty German captured on her device.
Schrodinger's bridge guy. I love it, Adrian. That's awesome.
That went over my head, Adrian. Explain.
Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know about Schrodinger's cat.
Does anybody know who first coined the term bridge guy?
Yeah, anybody? If you know the answer, go ahead and say it.
Can you hear our dogs, guys? They're like wrestling. He is the guy the lady saw in the back of the plane. First time on this channel. Hello, everyone. Hey, Sunflower Lola.
Yeah, Sunflower Lola, welcome.
We've got a Sunflower Soul and a Sunflower Lola.
No, it wasn't Becky Patty. That's a good guess.
That is a good guess.
I mean, it might have been in the back end, but the person that actually said it.
But I can tell you, Trial Junkie, what Becky Patty did say. Besides, they've got our girls. She was the very first person to lead the investigators to the Odinists.
That's right.
She claimed Brad Holder needed checked out because of his religious belief system and affiliations.
That was before bodies were found and sticks were known to be on them, people.
Yes. Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
So,
the oracle, so many oracles of Delphi going on. Just people that seem to know shit before they should. Let's see. Sorry, it makes me mad. All right, so after we discovered that was a Dodge Caliber, we identified the car, we flashed into, we found a site that would show us the interior of it. And as soon as we saw these headrests, make it big.
Let's do that.
Sorry. We recognize these headrests. Right, New Day?
Yeah, hang on just a second. We're getting some more answers in the chat here. Stager's going to stage and point in another direction. That's right. That's right, Sunflower Soul.
That's right. And that's what all of this is.
That's all these rabbit holes you've been down all these years. That's what this is. When they tell you that look here, look there, ask yourself who's telling me that. Because it's a false narrative. It's a false narrative. I hate to burst everybody's bubble. And I'm not saying that some of the people that covered up this crime aren't affiliated with that. And I'm definitely not saying that, Brad Holder might not be affiliated with it. My gut tells me if he is, it's to frame Patrick Westfall.
Oh, here it is.
I'm just going to spill the beans right now.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because of the first time I met with Matt Hoffman.
Oh.
The lead investigator for the defense.
Yes.
Do you know
worry from before?
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what Matt told me that day? And then lied and reneged on later and gaslit me and told me he never told me that because artists couldn't be there at that meeting.
Artists didn't really want to.
Yes, I talked you into working with him again. Anyway, didn't take us very long. 3 meetings and we were out. Figured he
was sent.
He was sent. He was definitely sent.
We reached out and
it wasn't until after the trial, several months after the trial, that we got in touch with him and even realized that it was the same guy that we knew. Anyhow.
Because he wasn't an investigator. Wait, let's say why.
No, wait. I just want to tell these people, these lovely people tonight, what he told me. I was questioning
trying to make this a little
paternity
better
on one of these girls. And I was talking about a time when Patrick Westphal was interviewed, and he spoke about he knew Anna Williams. She had come to the base where he was working, and she had brought Abby with her. She was still young enough that she was in a car seat or a pumpkin seat. And he said his daughter was about the same age at the time, and she would come in there because she was dating someone there. I don't know if anybody else remembers that. I think it was a Sleuth Intuition interview. I think it was his first one. And he said she had been dating someone there. And as Hoffman and I are having this discussion, I look up at his face and I could tell something's not right. And I said to him, "Oh my God, is Westphal Abby's father?" And the man pursed his lips and shook his head yes, closed his eyes, took a deep breath in, and said, "I was not supposed to tell you that."
Now, let's go to the second meeting where
that was well over a year ago.
Yeah.
About a year and 3 months ago.
It was a few months after the trial when we figured out that it was the Matt that we had known before and had cut off. But we cared about this case so much, and the defense just totally sounded like they had no freaking idea what anybody was saying on the internet. Right?
Right.
So we were like, oh my God, they need to know these things. They need to know that digital evidence is bullshit. They need to.
But that's not what that's not what he was looking for.
That's not what Matt was looking for.
No. Anyway, we'll do a whole. We might go do a 24-hour live like Casey did years ago and raise money for Richard Allen's.
No, listen. Let me go back to the second meeting. I went to that meeting.
I don't want to tell all that right now.
I just wanted to say that he denied.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did deny it.
That's what I want to know. He denied ever saying that to
I didn't say that. I don't know where you heard that. I didn't say that.
Now, New Day is not a liar.
So that was our second meeting.
Matt is, because he lied to us before.
Our third meeting was me telling him about the YouTubers getting swatted and Angela getting swatted, which we all know now wasn't really a SWAT. Anyway, I digress. And I said to him, there are even rumors out there that you guys are having an affair. And he laughed, and I said, I know, isn't that ridiculous? And he said to me, what, you don't think I could get someone like her? I said, oh, wow. No, I didn't think that you were that kind of a person. And that was the last time we met with him.
Yeah, because we got back in the car and said, that was odd.
I did speak with him a few times after that through text message. And when the bridge guy video came out last year was about the last time I ever communicated with him. And I asked him if that was the actual
video.
unenhanced raw video footage.
Yeah, the original.
Off of Liberty German's phone, and he said to me, "Well, if they say it is, it is. I don't know. I don't have anything to do with them anymore. I've been doxxed. They're surveilling me and my children, and I'm not speaking to anyone anymore. I've completely taken myself out of this."
And he told us to stay
I
out of it.
suggest you do the same thing.
Yeah, he told us to stay away from this.
Well, here I am a year later.
Well, yeah, like like I said before, if you tell us no, we say yes.
You know, and sometimes things happen. Are they good? Are they bad? Maybe.
So let's go back to these headrests, right? So remember when we were just showing the headrests? I've seen those headrests before. Those headrests do come in that Dodge Caliber. What is it? XCT or whatever. What
it's a Caliber SXT.
SXT. Sorry.
It could also be just I think the photos that we have are of a Dodge, a 2007 Dodge Caliber S.
Right. But the point is, we remembered the headrests. And if you look down here, I was trying to blow it up a little bit more. It's kind of hard to do without doing something else. But anyway, see down here in in this picture in the bottom left hand, you see that headrest in the back?
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys think? Do you think that that's the same headrest? Look at the window.
Oh, hey, Christina. What's up?
Oh, hey, Christina. Hey. Oh, you beautiful people. So what do you guys think?
Is that why Westfall was so cooperative with 5 DNA tests? Pertinent wants to know.
Huh. Well, we have theories about all those DNA tests.
DNA was also taken several times from a few members of the German Patty family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike Patty and Kelsey German both.
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen our recent video on that with the face analysis.
Can't fool a painter.
So, you know, do we have DNA that didn't make sense to investigators and so they kept taking it? Or do we have DNA that was taken by corrupt investigators that was never tested and gotten rid of until someone else stepped in and wanted tests done, like the defense or one of the specialists or expert witnesses? Or, you know, Jerry Holman wants to sit there and scream in Richard Allen's face, "We've had this bullet since February 14th. Where do you think I planted it next to a dead girl?"
Yeah, actually, Jerry.
This isn't on me, Rick. This is on you. All odd things to say. And yet.
And yes, Jerry, I do.
They've also had a clump of hair and hair that was wrapped around the youngest victim's finger that belonged to the sister of the other victim that they didn't bother to test until they went to trial.
Well, actually, just before, 5 days before they tested the damn
I don't
hair.
even think it was before. It was during pretrial stuff. They made them.
Regardless of when it was close to trial or right at time of trial, and they had that hair the entire time. Now, tell me that why jury people, why did that not plant reasonable doubt in your freaking head? You got a family member whose hair is right, and I don't want to hear this bullshit about how it came out, you know, on the sweatshirt and all that stuff, because that's not even Kelsey's sweatshirt, guys. She wasn't on the swim team.
Nope, wasn't on the swim team. Only her freshman year and her senior year.
That's right.
And this murder happened her junior year.
So it wasn't new and they washed it and her hair got on Epi's finger. That's not how that happens. And I tell you what, I put sweatshirts on a million times and I've never had hair wrap around my finger. That comes when you pull people's hair. And when girls fight, y'all, right? What do they do first?
They pull hair.
They pull freaking hair. That's right. Oh my gosh, this case pisses me off. Now, let's look at this picture.
Sorry, I'm kind of trying to catch up with the chat here a little bit. And
that's okay.
We've just got we've got a really good community of people already. They share things, they know things, and that's what it's going to take, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a real bad dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I like when he said that the interrogation method is the same he would use on his own children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those poor kids. Just got to say. Okay. So here we go. Don't mind the Woody. I don't know what the hell that is. That's something that I accidentally typed or something. I don't know.
No, that's on I Have
is it?
Apophysis video. And I think it's actually, it may be like closed captioning picked up something in the music or
Okay.
the song,
I
or
was gonna say,
because I researched that damn thing for a while trying to figure out is that a clue he was dropping to us.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was weird too that it said wood and then E. So I don't know. I Have Apophysis. If you're out there and that's a clue, man, give me a thumbs up and let me know, and I'll keep digging.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we got on
All
the
right.
screen here? Because that is not Adam, is it?
Oh, I think it is.
On the right.
Yeah, that's Adam.
That's Adam?
Oh, not Adam. I'm sorry.
That's Joseph. That's right.
So Joseph is Adam's brother.
He's the older brother, correct?
I think he's older. I don't know if Adam's older or he's older.
Anybody know who's older? I can't remember.
They're not very far. I think
I think Adam's the baby.
I don't know. I think Adam's the baby. It's kind of irrelevant here. So here he is standing in a picture with the fam.
Sunflower Soul. I Have Apophysis videos do need decoded, but I Have Apophysis will not decode them for us.
You have to do it yourself.
There's a reason that this gentleman does things that the way that he does,
mm-hmm.
and it's to protect all of us. Just know that.
I will tell you this though.
We're stupid, and we're two middle-aged women that run our mouths and really don't GAF. You know, because I feel like this. If you're not willing to if I'm not willing to truly understand that true wisdom comes from my creator, and that truth is not subjective, it's an absolute.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm willing to stand in that truth and be a person with any moral character or scruples, then I must be willing to go all the way in and lay my life down for that truth.
Let me just say this.
And if I don't, that means I am for sale.
Yep. And let me say this too. The truth never needs a second look.
That's right. It doesn't. The truth is the truth
is the truth.
No, the disinformation needs a second look. The lies need dug through, like you're looking through a kid's room that's destroyed with toys all over the floor and trying to find that one little bitty thing. And they've been telling us for a decade, it's that we're one piece away. We're one piece away. It's all right in front of us.
All right. So let me get back to this, because we got some slides to go through too.
Yep.
New Day's on fire.
I know.
She's all fired up. I love it.
I'm gonna go get me a drink and take a little potty break while you take this over for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all play nice in the chat. You hear now?
Okay. So this picture here, guys, this is again who we've always called creepy guy.
Left or right?
On the left. And then on the right is a picture of Adam Bridge. Yes, wearing his 1%er Abolafia Motorcycle Club shirt, because he is a member of the Abolafia. And I put that video out. I need to relink it. And I'm sorry, guys. I just have not had time with everything else going on. And then I get distracted with this new information. But I will post it. You can also find it. It is on YouTube. And it's about how that group runs. They, according to this video, run a lot like Freemasons. They have a certain code and honor, and they do things quietly, and they don't make waves like some of the other groups are very vocal about who they are. And, they run more in the shadows. That's what I get from it, in the shadows. But yes, he is a member of that. And very proud of it because he posted all of his garb on his Facebook page. Okay. Now, look at these two guys. I know that the picture from the not trail cam, from the security camera on the left is a little blurry, and I'm going to try to clean it up. But I'm very careful when I clean things up because I don't want to. I don't do like AI enhancement ever, because then I'm just going to have another bridge foot running around. I like to clean it up and kind of sharpen the image. So you'll never get that AI crap from me. I don't like that AI stuff. But you can see here, I don't know, what do you guys think? They look very similar to me. Look at the build. Look at the build. Look at the nose. Look at the mouth. The chin. The width of the shoulders. What do you guys think? I can't see what you're thinking right now because New Day has that on her phone and she took it to the restroom. But yeah, put in the chat real quick. I'm give it a minute or two. Just tell me what you think. Take a good hard look. Now I'm going to tell you guys, one of my hobbies, and I've been offered to be paid to do it many times because I'm pretty adequate at it. Adrian can tell you because I've shown her a painting or two, but I'm very, very good at faces. I recognize faces. I am very good at going, oh, they kind of look like somebody. And I'm very, very good at matching a face to another face. And in my portrait artist mind, this checks every box as an identity to who this creepy dude is. But I want to know what you guys think too, because I value what you guys think. So take a good look at it and you tell me who you think that is. If you think it's Joseph Bridge. So I'm waiting on her to get out here so I can see what you guys are saying. Let me see what else we got here in our little box of goodies today. Let me see. That's that one. Let's see. And like I said, guys, these are a little out of order because I had to kind of throw this together last minute, but all right. Now we're going to go to what Angel RN pointed out to us last night. And even though I'd seen this 100 times and now I know this, I never thought to go back and look at this one thing. And so we are very appreciative to Angel RN for pointing this out last night. Here's that picture of Andy and Rozzy coming out right before, when they got kicked out of the case, right before Andy's caught on the camera telling journalists to be journalists, right? Right here, as you can see, third person coming down is Adam Bridge. There he is.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm back.
Good. Oh, hey, good. You're back. Now I can see what they were saying.
Yeah. Hey, Pishi. Stumbling in. Good to have you here tonight. And your question about why Adam Bridge favors Greeno Bino.
Well, the dark complexion is, they're all related some way. So I wouldn't be surprised. It's worth looking into. We know that Greeno is supposedly related to the Patty family somehow.
Well, I didn't
That's
see.
what I've been.
I didn't see a whole lot of answers in the chat, but we were asking if anybody knew who coined the term bridge guy. Because in the beginning, we didn't have the unified command. We had the Delphi multi-unit task force, and we had the Snapchat murders.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the man on the bridge that was captured
Mm-hmm.
by Liberty German and her heroic effort, and she had the wherewithal. They don't even understand language. Wherewithal is another term that's sent out. It's a signal.
A bat signal.
It's a bat signal.
It's a criminal bat signal.
Wherewithal has to do with money.
Means. Having money in the means.
Something.
Yep.
What she had, if she pulled out her phone and videoed him, what she would have had was instinct. A gut instinct. A good sense of street smarts.
So is wherewithal
intuition, but not wherewithal.
Wherewithal is kind of misused, I think, a lot. It may have a second or tertiary meaning, but the standard meaning of wherewithal is the means, the money, the means to do something.
Right.
So if that's a criminal bat signal, is that a bat signal going out saying, letting them know you bring the proper wherewithal and we'll make sure this doesn't wind up on you? What do you think, New Day?
Yeah.
Criminal bat signal.
Yeah. Good point, Laura. She says Greeno's not blood related, but he has a child with Pecky Batty's uncle that was murdered, the daughter of her uncle, the one that was murdered. Murdered.
Yep.
Is that the one that was? I thought it was grandparents that were murdered by an uncle, and then wasn't the uncle went to jail, and then he died under Tobe Lesenby's watch.
Something like that. And the big rumor with that is that Libby was trying to find out who.
Yeah, that was one of the rumors as to what. Yeah.
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 So here's another shot of Adam Bridge coming down the courthouse steps there.
Bridge guy was I'm going to put the answer out there since we're talking about him. Anthony Greeno coined that term.
Yeah.
And now it makes me wonder if bridge guy was a signal and a threat. And that's why we moved this crime scene to the bridge in order to benefit.
Was it a criminal bat signal coming from an opportunistic person? Think about it. Bridge guy. What are the chances that it's going to be coined bridge guy? I mean, yeah, he's on a bridge, but it's all symbolism, people. It's all allegory. It's all bridge. Really? The guy's name is Bridge?
It's all, what does Adrian call it? Revelation of the method.
Revelation of the method.
These people and their brotherhoods and their cults, and their pedophilia rings take oaths, and they have to do certain ritualistic things and then show their work. Just like your teacher used to tell you, show your work.
Yep.
They have to show their work. And that's why there's so much disinformation and there's so much trying to control the narrative.
Let me point out something about this series of pictures. Now, I know some people are going to say, and of course, in most normal circumstances, it would be normal for a family member to be attending hearings regarding the murder of 2 dead children, right?
Yeah.
Of course. What I want you to, but you got to look at it in a different way. Frame the picture differently. Look at him. Look at the other pictures that we've shown you before. And I've noticed something about Adam Bridge. He doesn't look at you.
He never makes eye contact.
Very rarely. I mean, there's been one time he did when he got the dental work and he was loopy in that picture.
Well, he kind of looks like he's looking at the camera in the selfie he took at the Dairy Queen.
Well, you got to remember here, there's a lot of cameras right there, right? Every news station was covering this. And his head is down. He's looking down. He's looking down there.
Play that video.
I can't play it. That's not a video. It's a screenshot. But you can go find the video yourself.
Yeah. Everybody get it. Save it.
You better do it before it gets scrubbed.
That's right. It'll be scrubbed after tonight. Fox 59 is the only place that we found it where the video is not cut.
To cut him out. Now you tell me why that is. Why? And like I said, I don't know if the other ones had it in its entirety without the obvious cuts, but it seems to me a little deliberate. I may be wrong, but it does. And I think I'd be curious to know if they did cut those other news clips. Did they do it after this guy was arrested?
Yeah, Pishi, the initiation into the gang under the bridge that day. Yeah, that's the rumors that we've heard through Tina Martin.
Oh, that Elvis thing is interesting, Pishi. You remember that? Because you watched Cat. I didn't really come into this when Cat was around. Yeah, that's another interesting, odd death, don't you think, guys?
Yeah.
Very odd. And then Greeno on there bawling, oh, my friend. Yeah, bullshit. Bull.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Christina says that David Erskine acted like their bodies were found on the little island area in the creek bed.
Yep. That little sandbar.
Well, and in the very first time we heard anything from law enforcement, after the girls were found, was Kim Riley telling us that 2 bodies were found in the Sugar Creek. And then
he corrected himself. So.
Well,
it could just be that
I think Mullen corrected him, and Tobe just kind of shook his head, and because he was beet face red and scratches all over him.
But seriously, go back and look at the
Trial Junkie. We don't know which relative it is. We don't know for sure. They have said that they have a relative that works at a news station, and that was who they first reached out to bring the media in, which is odd that the media would show up so quickly.
But was it a news station or a newspaper?
Well, see, that's what I don't know.
Because we'll get into J. Kyle Keener later. But that's an odd character.
Keener, yeah.
Yeah. Amalgamation Nation.
I heard some rumors in the past that James Renner was a relative. But whatever happened, he didn't stick around for any more interviews after he did his one series.
No, but what I was saying is go back to the bridge live sometime, guys, and look at the different photos of Adam and notice how many times the eyes are averted. And here we got a lot of news cameras, right? And it just looks to me like he's just not going to look at you. It's because the eyes are the windows to the soul, right?
Yeah.
And if you've done something bad or part of something bad, and obviously at this time period, he's already disseminating CSAM.
Well, it's kind of like when you were a little kid, bitty kids, they hide their eyes and they pretend you can't see them now when their eyes are hidden.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, go back and look at
Mr. Cellophane.
Yeah, Mr. Cellophane. Let me see.
Except we know your name. And we will not forget about Adam Bridge.
Yeah.
Michael Osbrook.
Not going to happen. So I want to talk about something else that New Day and I found odd, right? And it was the article that we pointed out, the interview with Dennis Bridge, the father of Adam and Joseph and the stepfather of Carrie Timmons. Okay.
The interview.
Or no, it wasn't the interview. I'm sorry. It was the tip from the Daily Mail reporter that interviewed him and tipped it in.
Yeah, so he did the interview with the Daily Mail.
Right.
He said some things that the interviewer thought were rather odd, and then she tipped him in.
And so he had said that he had taken Adam to have surgery on the morning of the 13th, right?
Yes.
And while he was having surgery, he and the wife
went mattress shopping.
They went to one mattress store, did not buy anything, and then went to Denver Mattress and purchased a mattress.
In Lafayette.
Okay. This is the morning of the 13th. Okay. Now, if you guys have listened to us any in the last few weeks since we started this channel, we've been pretty clear that we do not believe that this actually happened on the 13th. This
Deb, we've wondered who the white-haired guy on the stairs in front of
he looks
Adam
familiar.
is,
so if anybody can identify him, please tell us, because I know I've seen him before, but I just can't place how, where, and a name. But I would love to know, because I'm curious.
When I first watched the video where I could actually see him on this channel, on Fox 59, it looked to me like maybe Adam was there for his own court case, and the gentleman in front of him was an attorney. But it's really hard to tell whether they're walking together or not.
I don't think they would have been having any other court cases during this hearing, because this is a big deal. Security's too high. They wouldn't have had any other hearing at this time while this is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I 100% believe that he's there for this hearing. I want you guys to look. I'm trying to blow this up a little bit.
This is the one he could have stayed home and watched on TV.
I want you guys to look, and I know it's kind of small, so take a screenshot and blow it up later. Look at his hand.
You couldn't figure out the times, huh, Christina, in the PCA for Adam Bridge and his parents? They don't jive.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't jive.
Yeah, aren't those odd? We looked at those too, and they just don't line up now, do they? Not to mention, I'm pretty sure it takes longer than like roughly 16 minutes to get from Lafayette back to Flora. I might be wrong, but I'm thinking it takes a little bit more than 16 minutes, right? Wasn't that about the time, New Day? About 16 minutes?
Yeah.
And that includes him being wheeled out in a wheelchair, loaded into a car, and then they go to the Dollar General within 16 minutes. That doesn't make any sense.
From Lafayette to Flora.
Yeah. That doesn't make
sense. Into the store and on the camera.
Yeah, those times are everywhere. They're everywhere.
And besides that, he told the investigator that he went home for a couple hours before he went up to the Dollar General in Flora.
Right.
So, which is it, dude?
Now, before I get back to that mattress thing, because I want to get back, before I get off this picture, everybody look at that hand.
Yeah, his arm does look long there, but his arm's not, his sleeve is long, and his hand, can you blow that up at all?
I'm trying to blow it up. Let me see. Let me go in here.
We're real inept, guys.
Well, we're not inept. I just don't want to do anything I'm pretty good at this part, but I just don't want to do anything
Christina, I don't believe that's Abby on the bridge. I believe that's Bree Wilbur on the bridge.
And it has been photoshopped to make it look more like Abby. If you've ever seen the picture of Bree posing on the front of her car in the exact position that Abby was found in, it would freak you out.
Yeah, and there's a couple pictures too of Abby and Libby in a vehicle where Abby's in the back seat and Libby's in the front. One of them they used as in the trial. Maybe both of them. But if you look at the two pictures, Liberty is sticking her tongue out in one, and the other one, I don't think she is. It's just like the side of very edge of her face. And then she's in a tie-dye shirt in both
I have that
pictures.
picture.
You do have that picture? Pull that up
Yep.
real quick.
Let me go back
Please. But
or down.
but they're different, two different tie-dye shirts, if you look.
Yeah.
And it's 2 different days.
Where is it?
Because Abby is in 2 different outfits in the back seat. And one of them we distinctly see Abby. That's the day of the 13th that supposedly all this took place. And she's in the gray jacket.
Oh, I don't have the whole picture. I cut. This isn't the right picture.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I don't have it on here.
That's okay. But the one picture everybody knows of Abby looking, the weird look on her face in the back seat where she's got her own gray zip-up sweatshirt on with the weird
oddly large drawstring
hoodie drawstring around
that I pointed out looks more like a wet straw.
That Eye of Apophis pointed out looks more
like a wet straw.
Right.
From Dairy Queen, maybe? I don't know.
Anyway, the other photograph that looks very similar, because they are in the same vehicle in those photographs, and I believe that the back of that vehicle matches up with what a Bonneville would look like. So I believe those 2 photographs are taken in Kelsey's car. And Liberty's got tie-dye on in both pictures, but it's 2 different tie-dye shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And the other picture, Abby is covering her face and she's in a totally different outfit.
And it's not Brie, y'all. Look at the hands.
It's that the one covering the face is Brie.
I mean, it is Brie.
That's
look at
Brie
the hands.
Wilbur. If you
it's
look
not
at the
Abby.
hands
Look at the hands
and the hairline. She's covering her face because she's not Abby.
That's right.
And she's dressed to look like Abby,
which is sick, y'all. But seriously, look at it, because that those are not Abby's hands.
Yeah. So they showed that picture at CrimeCon on the stage in 2025, and it was one that was never released from Discovery.
Oh,
interesting, Christina.
Isn't that fascinating?
I love our community.
Right? Isn't that fascinating, guys?
Yeah, shirt fringe. Yeah, it was the one with the fringe.
And it had like a Dia de los Muertos like skull on it. Mm-hmm. And then the other one is a different tie-dye.
But if you go and look at those pictures, you'll see the one that was actually fringed is the shirt that Libby is wearing, where Abby in the back seat is not Abby. It's Brie covering her face. And the other picture where Abby is in the back seat with the weird string and the tie-dye shirt Libby has on is not the fringed one.
Mm-mm.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm. It's not. And then
if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Please. I don't want to be right about some of this shit.
No, we're not afraid to be disagreed with.
I don't
you
want
can
to
disagree with us.
I just get so.
You may not change our mind about it, but we'll never tell you you're wrong. I mean, everybody's opinion is an opinion.
But this particular picture we're looking at now, this is not a Malibu. Those headrests are consistent with.
I'll go pull it back up if I can. It's in here. Just got to go find where I stuck it. Really hate not having
consistent with the Dodge.
Time.
With the Dodge Caliber.
With the Dodge Caliber. Where did it go? It's in here, guys. Sorry. Give me this. Oh, it's right here. Oh, wait. There's the headrest. I'm looking for the interior picture. I'm sorry, guys. It's been I do have ADD, and it's been a long day, and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Oh, here it is. It's just little. See the headrest right here?
Yep. I see those headrests.
So
that is the back seat of
a Dodge Caliber.
2007 Dodge Caliber.
Yeah. Yep. And look at the windows.
And
look
Deb,
at the windows.
The Dodge Caliber, don't know exactly who it's registered, but it is the vehicle that is in front of the Bridge family's house that all of the 1% bikers are standing in front of. So I would assume, and it's also in the picture
with the creepy guy.
With the creepy guy getting out of the Tahoe, that is in a graveled lot somewhere.
Here,
And
I'll pull
if
it.
anybody knows if that's Anderson's or the Hoosier Harvest Store or the CPS building
Mhm.
or the Mears lot,
I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's suspicious enough to be on a cam. That's that. I'm looking for the comparison picture. I did that comparison. Hold on. Not that one. Give me a second. I'll find it in here.
yeah, so it's yeah, it's consistent with the headrests in the Dodge. That is, from what I can gather,
Here, I'll just pull
probably
this up.
belongs to Joseph Bridge.
I'll pull this one up because I can't seem to locate the other. I know it's on here because I showed it, but
Now Joseph has never, as far as I know, been affiliated with CSAM. He hasn't been arrested. He hasn't been charged. He is brother, though, half brother to Carrie Timmons and full brother to Adam Bridge, who was arrested in Carroll County, was flagged by the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force on the Kick app. And they grabbed his IP address because he was looking at sharing child sexual abuse material.
let me say something about.
And they called Carroll County or the state police and said, go get him. So he was arrested and he was charged with 78 counts of Class 5 felonies, CSAM.
Let me point something out about that. So the cops came to his door in July of 2025, right?
Yeah, about that.
And he runs out as the cops are walking up, according to the I think even according to the probable cause affidavit and in an article written about it. He comes running out and immediately says that he knew why they were there and that, yeah, he was looking at CSAM. I find that curious because Adam doesn't appear or seem to me like he's the go-getter, outgoing member of the Bridge family. Joseph, I think, is more that person. So don't you guys find it odd that he would just run out the door and automatically admit to it? I find that very strange. What do you think about that, New Day? Isn't that odd?
Very odd. Strangely odd.
So why is he running out as the cops are walking up? I mean, is he? I mean, what would be the reasoning for that? I mean, they didn't even knock on the door. But he runs out and takes all the responsibility.
Huh.
I find that interesting.
Yep.
I find that very interesting. I also find it interesting that he and Keegan Klein both appear to be the same ilk, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Basement dwelling, living with the parents, playing around on the computer in the basement. I mean, make of that what you will. I just find it odd.
Monday says Dairy Queen pinging all over town. Exactly.
Oh yes, we're gonna get in. I'm making a video about an alternate reason why things won't be on a camera roll. It's just kind of technical, but we're gonna be doing a live about that real soon because I've decided that that's just best we do it in a live, isn't it? New Day.
Yep. Yeah, and incel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And incel. Yep.
Okay, so those are the things we wanted to show you about him. Okay. Now, let me see. I'm looking for. Okay, so the other day I went ahead and signed up on what's it called? Instagram. I'm not an Instagram person. I'm not a big social media person really, and I pulled up Kelsey German Siebert.
Cyber.
Siebert.
Cyber.
It's Siebert.
Potato.
Yeah, right. Potato. Psycho.
Man on the bridge guy.
Yeah, exactly. Pulled up her Instagram account. And I just want to show you some of the interesting things I found on there. Okay. So she has this section where you can ask her questions.
Was that her debunking crap?
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she never answered, "Hey, did you kill your sister?" I mean, I'm sure those got deleted, but somebody had asked her what her best class in college was, and she said, "Listen to her. Read this answer: abnormal psychology, and all of my forensic classes." Now, does anybody remember what Kelsey originally went to school for to be? Y'all remember what it was? Because this was, criminology was not it.
Journalism.
It was journalism.
Journalism. Time for you to start being a journalist.
And then she decides to go take criminology courses in order to become a victim advocate, which, by the way, she never got hired as a victim advocate.
Nobody wanted her.
Nobody would hire her.
And so now she works for
Becky Patty
and the appraisal company,
mm-hmm.
and part-times at.
Well, we've heard. I mean, we haven't verified.
Part-times at Dairy Queen. I verified it. Becky Patty wrote it.
Oh, Becky Patty wrote it.
Becky Patty wrote it.
So tell me why somebody with a degree, and at one time she said, "I'm going to go back and get my master's." Why somebody with a degree has decided, and Frankfurt, don't they live in Frankfurt? Her and her husband.
I don't know where they live. I don't want to dox them. I don't know where they live.
Oh, I'm not doxing. I'm going to
No, I know. I'm saying that for the trolls.
I'm pretty sure it's
I don't have any idea where they live.
I'm pretty sure it's a longer drive than it would be worth to work at a Dairy Queen. It just, tell me what you think. Well, she never got hired to be. Is that because she can't pass the what do you call it? The quiz,
the psychological
the
testing
the quiz that they give you to see if you're right for the job.
Told her she wasn't a good fit for a victim advocate.
Yeah, now, that's curious because there's a lot of family members of victims that have become advocates. Lots of them. So what makes her different? What did they see in her that they said, "No, I don't think we want this"? Interesting. But yeah, abnormal psychology and all of my forensics classes. Now, why would a girl go from wanting to be a journalist to forensics classes and abnormal psychology?
Here at the Unified Demand, we ask rhetorical questions.
We do ask rhetorical questions, right? Is this so we can get ahead of things and so we can start to understand what the cops are thinking and who's thinking what and the FBI are thinking? Is this so we can learn how to hide who we truly are, right? I don't know if you guys ever watched Dexter. But Dexter was a serial killer who only killed other serial killers. And he pretended to be a normal dude.
Yeah.
And then went out and took care of business on the serial killer end. But isn't that what psychopaths and sociopaths do?
Yes.
I mean, they can't just be psycho and socio all the time. They have to appear normal in order to,
Well, and the times that they are appearing,
not that she ever appears normal. Don't get me wrong.
Normal, what they're doing is they're studying people around them and how they react to things, how they respond to things.
They practice in a
their
mirror, y'all.
facial expressions.
They will practice in a mirror.
Yep.
How to look and appear normal.
Yep.
But Kelsey's sense of normal is a little weird. Has anybody else too know? We've talked about this many times. How as time has gone on and the more she was talking, the more baby-like she started to sound.
That's because that's what they like, little girls in the pedophile rings.
Well, not only that, but
It's
little
a
girls,
grooming
but
thing.
little girls don't murder family members.
And it makes me seem innocent.
Right. Grandma and Grandpa. Does anybody remember Grandma and Grandpa?
I ain't got shit. They can sue my balls off. I don't care.
I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. I ain't got nothing anyway, except my brain and this computer and New Day. So, whatever, because I'm not pulling any punches. This shit has been misdirected from before it even happened.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, somebody wrote a whole script.
Oh, yeah. And then they've altered it and added to it and embellished it.
And they've reenacted it and filmed it. Put that in their pipes and smoke it.
Yeah. And anytime anybody with an actual brain questions that, then you get, this.
I mean, Kelsey told us, Becky
effect.
called her and said at the 2019 press conference, they played your video.
Your audio.
They played your audio.
Now, why would you say they played your audio? Because Kelsey said, I didn't know that they were going to play my audio. Now, what in the hell is that?
Or how about they weren't answering your phone?
Yeah, your phone. Oh, yeah, yeah. When we do that other thing, yeah. We have an answer as to why they would say your phone and why things aren't on camera rolls.
Yeah, Carter does know she's involved.
Of course he does. You could tell by that podcast interview. He knows.
And somebody said in the chat the other night, I can't remember who it was, but kudos to you because I saw it after you said it. Subconsciously, Doug Carter reaches up for his radio.
Yeah.
On his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like he's going to key up his mic and say something, and he's not wearing it.
This is kind of small. You guys can screenshot.
Because that's muscle memory for a cop.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my phone so I can blow that up and read it better. Because if I do it here, it's going to distort. You guys can take a screenshot of that though, and you can read it. Oh, New Day's going to go grab it's in my bedroom, I think. So this is another little gem from her Instagram, and somebody had asked the question, tell us how the idea came up about the park. And as soon as I can see it, because, my eyes aren't what they quite use, and it's tiny.
What park?
The ballpark.
Oh, the ballpark.
Yeah, tell us about the park. I assume that that's what this person's asking since she managed to post it. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure any actual hard questions about the crime, she just didn't answer and deleted and, blocked them and everything else. Right?
In our opinion, let's throw that out there. We are not suicidal.
Yeah, I would die on that hill.
I would die on that hill too.
Let's see. Let me go find this so I can read this to you guys because it is.
Yeah, Sergio did get hushed. Yep.
Yeah, but I found Sergio's analysis of a lot of things a little odd because they go in direct conflict of what other profilers have said.
Yeah, he kind of, in my opinion, watching him, he seemed like he was justifying Kelsey's behavior and pointing a finger at Doug Carter.
Okay, here's what she says. Here's her response to this question. Tell us how the idea came up about the park. Should I read it in her voice?
Yeah, if pertinent, if the adults in the family found out that these teenagers got together and committed this, they absolutely would cover for them.
Yeah.
They sure would.
Yeah.
Look, when the cops went into the school and asked the kids if they would let them look at their phones, the children, most of them had already been advised by their parents to tell them no, and
Yeah.
things had already been deleted, and
But here's the thing, guys. There's something called exigent circumstances where you don't have to have a warrant if you're afraid that evidence can be destroyed, like on a cell phone.
yeah.
But they didn't collect those cell phones because the parents told them, no, you can't have the phone.
Well, that's because people up there are smart enough to know what they need to be afraid of and what they don't.
Well,
yeah, right? Isn't that what they told us?
yeah. Yeah.
They can figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
There's no danger to the public.
Yeah.
Oh, was that because this was a targeted thing?
Yeah.
A pre-planned targeted thing?
It was obviously planned.
You know, and as long as everybody else just keeps their mouth shut, there's no danger.
Right.
Right?
Right. Okay, now here's what this says, because it's tiny, and I apologize. Like I said, I didn't have time to blow things up enough. But she says, when we started getting donations, we knew we wanted to do something with it to honor the girls. The girls.
This is Kelsey's, right?
This is Kelsey's answer. The girls.
Distancing language.
Now, I have siblings, and I don't refer to my brothers as the boys. This is distancing. Classic criminal distancing 101.
Disclaimer, sometimes we call her dogs the boys, but we love them. We're not really trying to distance from them.
We usually yell boys. But anyway, back to this. So we were going to pay to renovate the softball field at Riley Park where Libby had played. But we ended up with more money than we needed for a softball field. So we decided we needed to do more, and we then heard of and we heard of the park build for Lyric Cook and Elizabeth Collins, who were killed in Iowa. And it gave us the idea to build a park where the girls could be remembered, as well as remember other people who have passed.
Or who will pass.
Yes. Now, I'm sure you all have heard many times that these crimes in Delphi and the crimes in Iowa are connected, and that family members of both on both of these tragedies are related somehow.
Yeah, we've found ties from the Collins back to Messer.
Yes. But she just so happens to mention this and a ballpark. So are these ballparks built in memory of murdered children another criminal bat signal? They're definitely, in my opinion, a way to front. They're like, a way to
well, baseball
abscond with some cash.
Do you know how a baseball field was designed?
Tell us, New Day.
Using the Masonic symbol of the square and the and the compass.
Yeah. But here we have a ballpark built in honor of Lyric Cook and Elizabeth Collins. And then we build one but then we have connections between the two. I find that interesting.
Sunflower Soul is saying Lyric and Elizabeth did not get a whole ass park and nor all that money.
Well, I got to tell you, I looked into the financials of what's the name of the corporation, the Abby and Libby Ballpark, and I can't remember the name of the corporation, but there's a site you can go on, and
because they've incorporated.
Yeah, and it discloses
financials
for 501c3s, which are tax exempt organizations, right? And the first couple years, they brought in quite a bit of money. And you got to remember, a lot of contractors, big and small, donated materials, time, whatever, and built this park. However, the last set of financials shows donations down a lot. And I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think it was somewhere around 35,000. And the corporate donations, remember what I've said about front companies, was twice that.
Yeah, we've got a good example of the front company things with those arrests that were just made up in northern Indiana a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
With the gambling ring
Yeah.
that was being run by the mob.
Yes. And like I said before in the live with Adrian, front companies are a real thing. I know this for a fact. I worked for an attorney and he specialized in WMBE certifications. That's women and minority business enterprise certifications. These contractors get those certifications so that they can bid on federal contracts. The federal government will allot a certain amount of money to states every year for federally funded contracts or projects. But you have to allocate. And at the time, and I don't know if it's changed because I haven't been in law for a while, but at the time I was doing this, it was 10%. So whatever Indiana got, you'd have to give 10% to minority contractors. Okay. So bigger companies form shell companies or storefronts or whatever you want to call them. And they put a minority person, woman or of color, into the position of being president, owner, whatever of the company. And then they bid and throw off the bidding of other contractors. They bid lower than the other small contractors. And it pushes all of that up, right? Because they compete. And then all of a sudden, the bigger company will swoop in
and underbid.
And then they get the contract. Or sometimes they just let the front company get the contract because the front company can do that when they're backed by a giant company as a shell. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how that's done. And 501c3s have a big problem with doing this sort of thing.
It's manipulating the system.
It's not just manipulating the system, it's manipulating people. Because if you're asking for money in memory of 2 murdered girls,
thank you,
then you are fucking with the, excuse my language,
no, that's
with
okay.
the emotions.
Thank you for finishing that. Yeah.
Of people. And making a lot of money doing it.
It's a way to be a con artist.
Exactly.
And still look like you're an upstanding person who's giving back.
Yeah. But think of all the little ladies or compassionate people who have a heart for kids and can't stand that this happened, and they're giving money out of the goodness of their heart. But that park to me, and I've been there, right? We've been there. It doesn't look to me like the money that came in that it would have taken that to build what's there. I'm just saying. Maybe it did, but to me, it doesn't look like it. Not to mention, they make a big deal out of all. Have you guys ever been there? If you have, and the sign up there, it's got Abby and Libby on the sign. It's kind of small.
Talking about the sign in front of the ballpark?
Yeah, it's like an afterthought.
It kind of is.
The damn thing is small.
It is tiny. It's weird.
It's like, look at our grand park, and it's in honor of these 2 little girls on this picture.
In the front corner, and it's not very big.
Yeah.
Their pictures were actually bigger on the billboards that they put out.
Yeah, way.
When they had the suspect's picture that was much smaller than the 2 girls that were no longer missing, but had already been deceased. And I always found that odd too. Why are you not showing the suspect in large print?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he smaller than the picture of the 2 victims? Are we looking for him or not? Oh yeah, look over there. Look over there. Look all over the damn country for him. When they should have just gone to the house.
Yeah, they should have started at the house. The minute those girls were found dead, there should have been a search of the house, a search of the car.
Every device in the household
Every
should have been
device.
collected.
Even if you only went, even if before they were found dead, if you were worried that they could have been abducted, the police should have gone to the house and looked in that bedroom to see if there was a journal where things were being written, a diary, a journal, maybe there, to try to find out where these girls could be, who they were meeting with. The devices should have been gone through.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that she didn't just have access to a cell phone. I'm sure there was a computer.
No pertinent. Kathy Shank wasn't hired to build that park. Kathy Shank was hired or slipped in as a volunteer because Kathy Shank ran the CPS for more than 30 years in their parts in Indiana. And in my opinion, she was helping pick victims for predators.
Oh, she was finding them. Yeah. Yeah.
She was Gillian Maxwelling it up for them, and then everybody who's guilty of part of this ring of CSAM and pedophilia and incest, they got a cover for each other. And they blackmail each other and they threaten each other and they.
Yeah. All right, now let's go to this next little gem off the Instagram. The question is from this person. Sorry, second question. Is it difficult to remain hopeful? Kelsey says, nope. I know that everything happens in God's timing. And also that our investigators are doing absolutely everything they can to get justice served. And justice is putting an innocent man in jail for 130 years. I'm sure they were doing everything that they could to get their sick brand of justice served.
We just come together and we just take care of it.
Yep, we come, that's what we do as a family. We just all band together and frame an innocent man.
Yeah.
Because Kelsey needs attention.
Corrupt LE, it might happen other places, but we love our LE.
Right. Let's see.
They were both wearing my sweatshirts. I gave both of them sweatshirts. They were both wearing my sweatshirts. Go look at the trial transcripts.
Look how everything's
she
on.
She will tell you when she's on the stand that Abby had her sweatshirt and Libby got a sweatshirt out of the back of the car. And she didn't know if it was hers or Libby's because they both had clothes back there. That's what she says on the stand. But that's not what she told us for 7 years.
Not to mention that's not her sweatshirt. That's not Kelsey's sweatshirt.
On the stand, she didn't say it was.
I know, but I'm saying she can say that was her sweatshirt, but that wasn't her sweatshirt. Because
yeah, and if it's who I think it is, I'm not afraid of him, and neither is my boyfriend. And then she did another interview with someone where she was talking about everybody she looks at, she thinks it's them, and she's carrying mace, and she's got to sleep in her grandma and grandpa's room, and
yeah, sleep in grandma and grandpa's room. Interesting. Wonder if she slept.
And then you heard of Anthony's shots? I wish.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't know why it's such a big deal. I told them when it came up, I talked to him and there were no red flags. And so I just fucking deleted everything.
Let's see. I'm trying to find.
I'm going on a rant, y'all. I ain't had enough sleep.
So this next one, this one's a little easier to see.
I'm going to let artists finish us up on these slides and I'm going to quit running my fat mouth. And
so this question is, which podcast has covered, listen to this one, guys. Here we go. Which podcast has covered the case of Libby and Abby the most accurately and true to the girls? Her Aunt Kelsey's Answer, Down the Hill, Murder Squad, Scene of the Crime, Crawl Space, Infamous Indie, and Murder in My Family. There are a ton that have great podcasts. I'll post a good list with all of them soon.
You think we ought to show that to Fig? He's not on our list.
Oh, he's on the other list. He's on the extensive.
Gray Hughes isn't on there either. What?
Yes, he is on the extensive list.
Oh, on the extended list.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's got about 100 people on there.
Oh, so she's a true
Yeah.
crime fangirl too, just like Walla.
Yeah, and you know what? I should have put that list on here. I'll post that list later.
Kelsey was mute for the first 10 months of this investigation. She didn't speak until she went on Dr. Phil. And do you remember what she looked like sitting there next to Doug Carter?
She looked like
with
she's about
the
to
red
crap her pants.
splotches all over her
She looked like she's about
and
to crap her
shaking
pants.
and swallowing.
No, I do have the list. Oh,
constantly.
here's the list, guys. I did put it on here. So again, it's kind of small. Sorry, but here I'll just run through these names. Let me find it on here. Go ahead, New Day. Keep talking.
Because her list. Oh. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. You know, yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's. I may not read all of them, but I'll
Yeah,
probably-
10 months does remind me of something, and those rumors always struck me as, yeah,
Mhm.
there were a lot of pregnancy rumors. There was,
But it was always that Libby or Abby were pregnant.
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, they tell us the truth, but a lot of times they omit things out of it or they twist it. And that's why this bridge thing's important.
Mhm.
Somebody created the bridge guy narrative. Someone reenacted what this narrative was going to look like to the public
Mhm.
and to law enforcement. Maybe not local law enforcement, but some law enforcement. There are good ones out there.
Mhm.
And, you know, I kick myself as I say that because I haven't encountered very many of them recently. But in my heart, I know Greg Ferenczi was one of those guys. And in my heart, I believe that Todd Click is one of those guys. And in my heart, I believe that Murphy's one of those guys.
And Stephanie was one of those people.
And I believe Stephanie Thompson was one of those people.
Okay, here's the fascinating list. And as you can see, she's got quite a few listed on here. I'm not going to read them all. She's got them kind of categorized, which is pretty impressive for someone that talks like, you know, she's an 8-year-old. I'm sure that she didn't comprise all this either, you know. But anyway. So on YouTube, she's got Stephanie Harlow, The Crime Sheet, Gray Hughes, Kendall Ray, Mr. Wonderful, Danielle Hallian, I can't see that. Hallian, sorry. Tiffany Renee, Alyssa Nicole.
Oh, Cat. Michael Stoop,
Yep.
Michael Cat.
That Chapter, Shane Dawson, Michael Stroop,
James Renner, virtually a detective.
Crime Scene to the Courtroom,
Oh, wait. Randy Gravitt.
Randy Gravitt.
You guys, Kelsey wants you to know she's promoting Randy Gravitt,
Oh, she's thanking him.
one of the biggest pieces of crap in the community, and one of the biggest pedophiles. And if you go look at his old YouTube channel, it's all him telling stories about teenagers getting naked.
And remember, this is her list of all the reputable things. And the only one I see reputable here is, I mean, really the one that guys need to go back and watch all the Renner stuff.
Oh, she's got the captain on here.
Oh, yeah, here, you read the list.
Stu Sutcliffe.
Go back and watch those Renner videos because
Harvey
they are
Carroll
a
Jr.
gold mine, a treasure trove of oddities from the very beginning of this.
Wow, and she gives us an Abby and Libby media list also of who to go watch.
Mm-hmm.
WRTV, CBS News, Indy Star, WLFI, Journal and Courier. Wow.
WTHR on there?
No.
No.
Oddly, and no, yes, it is. It's
Oh, it is.
closer
I
down
see.
to the. Oh, but Nancy Grace is on there.
Oh, Nancy Grace. Yes. Here, go back over.
Oh, she's into the Rigor Mortis podcast.
Yeah,
huh?
we got the captain, John Kelly, profiler, minivan traveler. That doesn't sound creepy at all.
These people all over here are our troll farm creators.
A lot of
the
them.
beginning of them.
Not all of them, but
A lot
there's
of
a
these
few on there.
people. This one, this one, this one,
Harvey Carroll
this
Jr. is on
one,
there.
And that one were all started with the help of Anthony Greeno.
Well, don't tell them this one, because they can't.
They
see
know.
it.
They've heard me read them. They know. They know which creators out there
Yeah, so it's
were brought into this case because Anthony told them to create a channel and I'll teach you how to produce it and edit videos and
do all that fun stuff
while he's running his little
let's see
porn studio there in Florida.
Let me see. I didn't post all the little gems. I'll post more later because I just didn't have the time to get them all on here tonight, or we still wouldn't be on. But
yeah, I think that was the list she was given to distribute to make sure that we were inundated with misinformation. Yep.
And I didn't get this one. So there is actually a post, and I'll try to find it and post it later. But it's talking about, she actually puts on her Instagram about how they had been remodeling a bathroom next to Libby's room before Libby died. Okay. Or maybe it's in this one. No,
they had started the remodeling.
Started the remodeling prior to Libby dying. And she was showing some paint speckles on something, or anytime she looks at the sink and sees a paint speckle, and
there was purple paint on the sink in that bathroom.
Yeah,
that she attributed to Liberty painting her bedroom walls purple.
Right. Now,
but when the case first started, they were painting a desk.
I'm going to blow this up just a little bit.
Anybody else remember they were painting a desk?
Yeah. That's curious. Why did it go from painting a desk to painting an entire room? Because it started with a desk.
But yeah, there's purple paint on their sink in there. I wonder if they looked at the sink at Bree Wilbur's where she took her third shower for the day. Probably purple paint there too.
So here's a post on her Instagram. Go to my Twitter and read about the purple paint on this blow dryer.
Oh, we've got purple paint on a hair dryer too?
On a damn hair dryer. How many showers did Kelsey take the morning of the 13th or the day of the 13th? 2, 3. Purple paint.
Purple paint.
Purple paint. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we sing it all the time.
Yeah, so many lies. They can't keep it all straight. No, we're getting there, people. I know it's been forever, but we are getting there.
It's getting there. It's starting to come together.
They are. You're right. They can't remember what they've told and what they haven't. And there's so many lies and so many people trying to cover up.
Let's see. What do we got? Oh, let's go to this here. So let's see if this is the first one.
The list that we were looking at, Pert, it's on Kelsey's Instagram page.
Yes, she had the post about the reputable, that somebody asked about the reputable podcast, and she gave like a short list and then posted a longer list of all of them. She just named some, and then she said, it's not everyone, blah, 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 or whatever, and then posted a long list. And that thing we just read,
you know
that's
why,
the
right?
long list.
You know why, right?
Why is that?
Because Libby was gone and now we were the stars.
Yes, we're the stars. Yes.
And they both had my sweatshirts, which was nice because then I didn't have one.
That's what she actually said.
I wish. And then she goes out and screams at her sister's headstone.
Yeah. No wonder it's because she didn't get enough money from Dr. Phil or whatever. Oh my God.
No, it didn't look like a preteen girl was, or even a teenage girl was painting that room.
Yes, and we're going to get into that in just a second. We've got some pictures of that room. We're going to get into that because that is absolutely... So that's my point with this hairdryer, actually. Okay. Actually, let me go here. Let me go to the room.
Yep, Nancy Drew, you got to look at everything through the Delphi lens.
Here's... as scary as it is. Okay, so here's a really good picture of this room. So this is obviously a very angled ceiling type room. Almost looks like a lot, more like a lofty room. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's got lots of angles and everything else. All these sharp corners, all the sharp corners.
They're clean, folks.
They're clean.
There's
the baseboards are
bit
clean.
of paint on those white ceilings.
The carpet's clean, even though, I mean, they could have replaced carpet. I mean, if something happened in this bedroom, and I tend to think it did, and I'll tell you why here in just a sec, then they might have had to replace carpet. Did they also have to replace a mattress? That's my question.
Yeah.
Because you ain't getting blood out of a mattress. It's not happening. Here we go. And remember, I points out and then shows a very
confused James Renner standing there going, why is only one wall decorated?
Yeah, so here's the room, right? And this is supposedly how Libby left it. And we've got every single painting on one area of a wall.
And every other wall is bare.
Now, if any of you have teenagers or have had children who were teenagers at one time, how many teenagers hang crap up on their wall in one area?
Well,
on a wall you're not looking at.
Just didn't get to it yet. She needed another minute.
Yeah. But how many of them hang it also on a wall where you're sleeping with your head, where you can't see any of your stuff?
Well,
on the wall.
I had a thought the other day, and it's speculation on my part, but I said, we've been told this is Liberty's room. What if this is not Liberty's? What if this was not Liberty's room? What if the reason only one wall is decorated is because they hadn't finished decorating the room yet when they switched the girls' bedrooms after Libby was murdered?
We've talked about,
and maybe this was originally Kelsey's room across the hall.
Something, but are you guys seeing what we're saying? Like, that's curious, don't you think, guys? Tell me if you think that's curious. Every single piece of art is on a wall, a part of a wall, where she cannot lay in her bed without laying with her head at the foot of the bed
to look at it,
to look at her art that she's painted.
Yeah. There's also a picture up there that says, there's always room for ice cream.
Oh, yeah. I've got to blow up a bigger picture of that. And not only is there artwork, New Day, but there's crap all along the side here. And there's a shelf. Everything is crammed.
In one area.
In one corner.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if you guys have, somebody calls a friend and, hey, I'm coming. Can I come over in an hour? And you don't want to tell them no. So you tell them yes, but your house is a mess. So you shove everything into a drawer or a closet just to clean up a little bit, right? Because you want to hide the mess. This looks like we're hiding a mess here. This looks like, to me, something happened. This wall got damaged. And we got to hide it with a bunch of crap so nobody figures it out. Because while it was professional or very well painted, obviously by adults, because what two, barely teenage girls are going to be this hanging out and painting and do this. I mean, I'm sorry, do this good of a job. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. And then also notice too, I points this out, and I didn't put it up. But
Eye of Apophis points this out. EOA.
Yes, I'm sorry. EOA points it out in one of his videos, and then I love his humor because it's a lot like mine. And then he shows one outlet, or it's asked about, or Becky actually points it out, one outlet that didn't have a cover on it, and her reasoning was that Libby just didn't have time to put it back on. One outlet. Now look, we've got a double vent over here on the wall. Those got put up. Libby supposedly hung all of this artwork up. But we don't, so this is how I see it. We paint this room. We put the double vents back up. We put all the other outlet covers up. But then they were just so tired to take the remaining 1 minute it would have been to screw one screw into an outlet cover. That doesn't jive. It just doesn't jive. I also want you to look too. There appears to be.
But what it does is it shows us it's consistent with the other patterns of anomalies and weird shit we've seen throughout this case that doesn't line up.
There also appears to be, and remember, this is February now, okay? And remember that we've talked about the Christmas stocking. They've just painted this room, but, the Christmas stocking's still laying on the floor, which really, you wouldn't put that up at the point you're going to paint. I've painted rooms many times. You clean everything out, you paint it, and you get rid of stuff, or you put stuff away. Why would you just throw the Christmas stocking back on the floor? And to top it off, there's a Christmas bedspread on the damn bed. And it kind of, I can't see it well in that, but look, it looks like it's
Grinch, or we've looked at it.
It's just
before.
like a Christmas ho ho ho.
Okay.
But look, there's another blanket, like another comforter or something underneath it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean,
yeah, it's odd.
Christmas bedspread
because
out
that
there.
bedspread went with the old green room. It doesn't go with that purple room.
Well, not only that, but what do we have to do to hurry up and dig a bedspread out that didn't have blood on it or something? I mean, what is the deal? I find that extremely odd. At the point you painted the bedroom.
Yeah, the chocolate painting. Chocolate was misspelled. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
And that's the type of painting that girls that age would have been doing.
Here, let me get the close
That's
up.
normal.
Let me get the close
The room is what's abnormal.
Here's a better look at some of the artwork. So you're going to tell me that a child who paints these pictures is going to now expertly paint this vaulted, angled ceiling.
Well, the wall.
Or wall, without getting paint on the ceiling, paint on the baseboard, paint on the Christmas stocking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on now. Really?
It's crazy.
And I don't know if I have a good pic. I mean, I have a wider, and that wider angle picture, you blow it up. The chocolate, I love chocolate pictures there. I always room for ice cream. I mean, the Bubba thing.
Yeah, Bubba.
Yeah, Bubba.
Gump and
yeah, Bubba.
Apparently she had a relative, a cousin, or somebody. Becky didn't disclose to us who it was.
Right.
But that Libby always called Bubba, and she had a crush on him.
These are the screenshots of Becky in this video, in Brenner's video. I points this out.
Eye of Apophis points that out.
Eye of Apophis, sorry. When Renner is standing looking at all this artwork and he's got this puzzled look on her face, Becky, right at this point here, and the timestamps there. So go pull Eye's video up and watch it. It's Shadow Man 13.5, Purple Wall. Go pull it up and watch it. It's a treasure trove of oddities. Here's another one. She then, after this, go watch it, picks up a collage of Libby to draw his attention away from the odd collection of art, shelves, and crap on the floor.
Or over in that corner, everything that's in that corner.
Yeah. Yep. And then, later in the video, or in that video, she also drops the Promise Not to Tell book. Not to mention the stage shoebox.
Yeah, it's a really odd video because it's like she's constantly trying to pull his attention to what she wants to show him instead of what he wants to look at. And then when he is ready to exit the room, and it's like, okay, Becky, you did your job there. You confused him. You kept his attention, and now he's leaving. And then she calls him back in.
Yeah. To
show someone that she's going to continue to keep her promise.
That's right. Now we're gonna. I didn't get the picture of the top of this paint can. I will though, because I swear to God, there's drywall material like mud compound on top of this paint can. So here's another.
Well, you can see it laying.
Yeah, there's
around the bottom of it too. There's a little piece on the floor there between the shoe and the
so that tells me that that carpet was there.
Yeah.
When this room was painted, if that crap's on the floor,
that's not new carpet. I don't believe that's new carpet. It looks worn.
Right.
And those shoes sitting next to that paint can.
Well, wait a minute. Let me go back to this paint can real quick. So you're going to tell me that these girls painted this room like this New Day without getting a drop on a baseboard or a little smudge on the ceiling? Not a one. But this paint can has got drips and crap, and then we got paint on a hairdryer, so that means we got paint on our hands.
Well, and they showed us like a 1.5-inch paintbrush too. Who paints a whole room with a
this is the paintbrush. This is the paintbrush here.
You use a roller on walls like that.
Now, I think what this is trying to signal is that they used this brush to paint along those fine angles up there. But these are 13 and 14. Is that their
trim brush? Is that what you're telling me?
That looks like a trim size brush to me. But
I prefer an angled trim brush.
I do too. But I don't think a 13 or 14-year-old girl are not going to get a drip of paint on something.
And she just didn't have time to clean that brush out.
She just didn't have time to clean out the brush. Yep.
Because we just wouldn't give her another minute.
Yep. Just wouldn't give her another. So anyway, that's what those are all the slides really I have. We'll be doing some more lives and posting some more of the fantastical stuff. But I want you guys, if you guys have any questions, you want to say anything, we want to start doing some things that give you guys the opportunity to like just us looking at your questions.
We turned on the community page. So you guys have access now to go in and post, drop links, things like that on the community page. The chat's been amazing tonight. I've tried to keep up with it. We appreciate your support and you coming in and just cheering us on, guys. It means so much to have people to chat with about this and to bounce ideas off of and thoughts off of. And like I said before, it took a community to cover this up. It's going to take a community to uncover it. And we're well on our way. And I think I posted in the chat a while ago, if we didn't hit your question or comment tonight, go back in and drop a comment on the replay.
Oh, yes.
And we'll try. Maybe this next time we do a live, we'll get a list together of some of our different viewers and some of the things that they've talked about.
I think we should
go
do
through
that.
and at least tell what we know on that, or if we don't, maybe be able to ask them you guys some more questions. And
we value your questions, your comments, because it really does take more than one set of eyes to figure this rambling BS fairy tale out.
yeah.
And we want to know what you think about what we've said tonight, too.
And we want this to be a safe community place where people feel free to share their opinions.
Yeah. We don't expect you to agree with anything or everything we say.
No, and we want you
Ever.
to think about things for yourself.
Yeah.
And consider what you've been told, and meditate on it, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it really does help to sit alone with a thought sometimes and just think it through. It truly does. We are only here because this is a grave injustice to not just Abby and Libby, but to so many other people. And even maybe to some of you.
Yeah.
Actually, to all of us.
It has a ripple effect. And
this
it
is
does.
a disgusting, gross miscarriage of justice.
And it could be any one of us.
Anyone that would have called, that was like, any one of us could be out on a trail sometime and something horrible happened, whether it be that actual day or not, which we don't believe it was. But and next thing you know, and you feel your heart goes out, and oh my God, I was out there. And you immediately would start thinking, what, did I see anything? Did I see anybody? Did I hear anything? You would go through your mind. And any good-hearted person who was out there, something horrible happened, you would do that in your own head. And then when you're given the opportunity to be of service, of help, to try to catch whoever did this disgusting crime, you would call too. Maybe not after this, but you would have before. And so any one of you could be sitting where Rick Allen is right now.
Yeah.
That's a heavy thought. That's not a thought that I'm comfortable with, ever.
That's part of the reason that this is played out this way. It's to create fear.
Yeah.
It's another way to control, manipulate, and have authority over people.
It's also a way to get your hands on a lot of money from good-hearted people.
Yeah.
This crime has served many purposes and lined the pocketbooks of many. New Day's not just made New Day cry. I'm sorry, New Day. New Day has a big heart. A big heart. Huge heart. In this case, means a lot to her. It means a lot to me too. I came into it with skeptical eyes and realized very quickly that this is the weirdest, strangest thing I have ever encountered. In the realm of law.
we each have inalienable rights.
Yes, we do have inalienable rights.
But we also have to be responsible with those rights.
We have to be responsible.
And we have to be good stewards of our neighbor and our system and our elected officials. There need to be checks and balances in place. And
cops need to do their job.
Yeah.
Their job, and I think there's a reason for it, obviously. But these girls were not served correctly from day one. That's all. To me, that's a very heavy thought too. It's terrible, despicable, disgusting. Anyway, we really appreciate you guys all for coming. I know this was kind of a long one. Again, thanks to Angel RN for pointing out Adam Bridge in that news clip. Super appreciate that. It really got our heads spinning, and it's amazing how, all the little things that you collect in your mental library over the years, and one little thing just kind of pulls a bunch of crap together.
Well, it can give confirmation to lots of questions you've had, or strange things that just didn't make sense.
This thing just doesn't jive, y'all.
Each little hint like that can open up 1,000 doors. One hint can open up 1,000 doors.
Yeah.
And it can completely turn this thing on its side.
Yeah.
They're covering it up. They're lying to us. They have been from day one.
How do you hide a bridge, New Day? In a basement. Think about it.
You guys have been awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really want to hear your opinions, your comments. And we so appreciate you guys taking the time tonight to listen to us.
Yeah, we'll probably go live again on Saturday night. So look for that. And
thanks to our lovely mod.
Yes.
Queen Adrian.
Queen Adrian.
Everybody give her a round of applause in the chat. She's awesome. Adrian's a beautiful person.
Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, Christina, Adrian, Quad Axel, Sunflower Soul, Matt Payton, Laura, Monday.
Oh, hey, Christina. Kelly Yuga.
Deb.
Adrian, of course.
Old Mort. What's up, Old Mort?
Hey, Old Mort.
Didn't know you were here. Welcome. We're getting ready to get out of here, but thank you guys for stopping by.
Kelly G, Nancy Drew.
Please, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Smash that like for us if you haven't done that too on your way out. Watch it on replay. Drop a comment if you've got a comment, if you've got a question, if you've got some info, if you heard something tonight that made something click for you. We're interested. We want to know.
Share. You can share things. You can share this or any of our stuff. Really.
Yeah, and we're not going to ask you to go to a Facebook page and do it where you have to expose yourself. You can do it right here.
Yeah,
Or you can send us an email.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Reach out to our mod. She can get a hold of us too. I don't know what else to say.
Just thanks
you
guys. And if you can't find a good person,
then be a good person.
That's right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
Be safe. Bye-bye. Oh my God. I don't know where.